Have you ever questioned whether your daily walks are truly sufficient to maintain your body's strength and vitality as the years pass? Perhaps you've experienced that familiar ache in your knees following your usual stroll. Or maybe rising from your favorite armchair has become more challenging than before. If these experiences resonate with you, know that you share this journey with countless others, and you're about to learn something that might transform your approach to staying healthy. While walking provides excellent cardiovascular benefits and keeps you active, it falls short of maintaining the muscle power, joint mobility, and stability that become increasingly crucial after reaching 65. The reality is that our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, our joints become less flexible, and our risk of accidents grows higher with each passing year. Depending solely on walking could unknowingly compromise your freedom and quality of life. Today, I'll introduce you to 5 straightforward yet effective exercises, specifically created for mature adults like yourself, movements that extend far beyond simple walking. These activities will help ease discomfort, develop strength, and enhance your flexibility, allowing you to navigate daily tasks with greater confidence and reduced pain. Pay special attention to exercise number 4. It's a well-kept secret that health professionals often recommend, yet many seniors remain unaware of its benefits. Whether your goal is to minimize pain, prevent accidents, or simply feel more energetic and self-reliant, this guide contains practical advice that can create meaningful change. Stay with me through the entire presentation, and if you're prepared to take charge of your wellness and embrace life fully, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's embark on this journey together. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and activate the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Your support truly matters to me, and if this video proves valuable, you can help me continue sharing these important lessons by liking and sharing. If you appreciate today's topic, please comment 1 below, or if you'd prefer different content, comment 0 to help me understand how to create better videos for you. Now, let's dive into our first exercise. Exercise 1. Aquatic workouts. Have you ever endured that persistent knee discomfort following an extended walk, where every stride serves as a painful reminder of your physical limitations? Or perhaps there are mornings when simply rising from your beloved recliner or settling back down causes your joints to produce concerning sounds that seem to reverberate throughout your entire frame. If these experiences feel familiar, understand that you're certainly not facing this alone in your struggles. Many individuals, particularly as we advance in years, encounter these difficulties, and the feelings of discouragement can be overwhelming. However, I want to offer you a source of optimism, something that can provide relief, restore mobility, and rebuild your confidence in your own physical capabilities. That solution lies in aquatic workouts. The concept of exercising might instantly bring to mind images of jogging on hard surfaces, lifting heavy equipment, or intense training sessions that leave you drained or experiencing discomfort. But here's a wonderful reality. Physical activity doesn't need to cause pain, doesn't have to be exhausting, and certainly shouldn't be impossible if you're dealing with joint issues. Water provides an incredibly supportive and therapeutic environment for your body. When you enter the water, something remarkable occurs. The water's natural lift gently supports your weight, relieving pressure from your joints, bones, and muscles. It's as if the water becomes your partner, supporting every movement and allowing you to move freely, confidently, and most importantly, without discomfort. I recall learning about an impressive study conducted by the Joint Health Institute, which discovered that individuals who regularly participate in water-based activities can experience up to a 40% decrease in joint discomfort compared to those who exercise exclusively on solid ground. Consider the significance of that finding. 40% improvement. For many people, this isn't merely pain reduction. It's the difference between staying indoors and venturing outside, between feeling restricted and feeling liberated, between loneliness and social connection. Let me share a touching story that perfectly illustrates this transformation. Margaret, a vibrant 68-year-old woman, once delighted in her daily neighborhood walks, chatting with friends, enjoying the sunshine, and feeling truly alive. However, joint inflammation gradually entered her world, bringing with it constant pain that transformed each step into a struggle. The pain wasn't just physical, it eroded her happiness, leaving her exhausted, frustrated, and slipping toward feelings of sadness. Then something wonderful occurred. A dear friend introduced Margaret to aquatic exercises. Initially, she felt uncertain, questioning whether her painful body could manage any form of physical activity. But she courageously took that first step, slowly entering the warm, welcoming water of the community pool. At first, Margaret simply walked back and forth in the water, experiencing the gentle resistance and comforting support. Gradually, she incorporated leg lifts and gentle arm movements. The change was truly remarkable. The weight and pain began to diminish. Her legs felt lighter and more flexible, and with each session, her confidence flourished. After several months of this gentle practice, Margaret's strength had returned, not just physically, but emotionally as well. She was sleeping more soundly, waking with renewed vigor, and rediscovering the simple pleasures of movement and independence. Her story reminds us all that regardless of how overwhelming pain and limitations might appear, there's always a path back to wellness. If you're considering aquatic exercises, my sincere recommendation is to start slowly and gently. Begin by walking in water that reaches your waist or chest, allowing the natural resistance to strengthen your muscles without strain. Add simple leg lifts and balance exercises to improve your body's control and coordination. Even if swimming isn't your strength, moving slowly through the water with light movements can boost your circulation and overall health. The water soothes your body, relaxes tight muscles, and promotes movement in ways that land-based exercise often cannot achieve. Access to a pool or facility offering water therapy is a valuable opportunity. If you have that chance, embrace it. Dedicating just 20 to 30 minutes weekly can bring about remarkable improvements, making each day easier, more comfortable, and more enjoyable. Exercise. 2. Strength building now. I want you to consider this. Have you noticed yourself feeling less powerful than before? Perhaps it takes longer to rise from a chair, or carrying your shopping feels like a heavy burden. Maybe stepping over a sidewalk curb leaves you feeling unsteady and worried. These aren't merely inconveniences, they're warning signals that your muscles and joints require your attention. One of the most concerning realities for mature adults is the heightened risk of falling. Falls can result in serious injuries that dramatically alter lives. But here's the incredible truth. You can rebuild your strength and resilience, and the most effective approach is through resistance training. Strength building is often misunderstood as something only younger individuals pursue. But as we age, it becomes even more crucial. Research shows that adults over 65 who engage in strength training 2 to 3 times weekly can reduce their falling risk by up to 34%. Strong muscles support your balance, protect your bones, and enable you to move with confidence and grace. Consider the inspiring story of Harold, a 77-year-old gentleman who was paralyzed by fear every time he stepped onto uneven pavement. He often held onto walls, terrified of losing his balance, but with gentle encouragement from his physician, Harold began strength training using light weights and practicing movements like rising from a chair. Slowly but steadily, Harold rebuilt his confidence. Weeks transformed into months, and soon, he was walking steadily, standing tall and reclaiming a freedom he thought was forever lost. You don't need costly equipment or a gym membership to begin. Light dumbbells, resistance bands, or even household items like water bottles can serve as your tools. Try squatting by sitting and standing from a chair, lifting your arms, or stretching with bands to support your joints. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons valuable, please comment 1 below to let me know you're still with me. The secret lies in patience, consistency, and self-care. Just 10 to 15 minutes daily, 2 or 3 times weekly, can create profound changes in your strength, mobility, and peace of mind. More importantly, it dramatically reduces your risk of falls and injuries, helping you live a fuller, safer, and more joyful life. Please remember, regardless of your age or how limited you might feel currently, every step you take toward caring for your body is a step toward reclaiming your independence and happiness. You deserve to feel strong, capable, and alive every single day. Exercise. 3. Gentle movement. Arts. Have you ever found yourself struggling with something as basic as bending down to tie your shoes? Or perhaps you notice that reaching for a favorite cup on a high shelf feels more challenging than it used to be. Maybe stepping off the sidewalk onto the street seems less steady, making you pause for a moment longer than before. If these small changes have been creeping into your daily life, it's not just your imagination. Your body is telling you a story of gradual loss of flexibility and balance. And I understand how heartbreaking this can feel. The independence we treasure as we grow older sometimes seems to slip through our fingers, replaced by frustration and a quiet fear of falling or injury. Flexibility and balance aren't just about moving gracefully. They are foundational to our safety and quality of life. Every time we lose a bit more mobility, the risk of falling increases, and falls in older adults can lead to devastating consequences: broken bones, hospital stays, and a long recovery that takes a toll on both body and spirit. The good news is that we don't have to accept this decline as inevitable or irreversible. There's a gentle, nurturing approach that has helped countless people regain control over their bodies and lives: Tai Chi and gentle movement practices. These ancient arts, often described as meditation in motion, offer so much more than physical exercise. They are a beautiful blend of slow, deliberate movements, deep breathing, and focused awareness that gently coax the body back to balance, strength, and flexibility. At the same time, they calm the mind, reduce stress, and can even improve sleep, a combination of benefits that many traditional workouts simply can't match. For older adults, I've been moved by the powerful evidence supporting these practices. Scientific studies reveal that older adults who engage regularly in Tai Chi can reduce their risk of falling by an astonishing 58% in just 6 months. Think about that for a moment. More than half of potential falls prevented through mindful, intentional movement. This is not just a number, it's a lifeline, a chance to live with confidence and joy, free from the constant worry about accidents. Let me tell you about Dorothy, whose story embodies hope and resilience. At 74, Dorothy had been battling chronic back pain and a growing stiffness in her joints that made even simple tasks painful. Gardening, which had been her passion and a source of daily happiness, was something she had to give up. I can't imagine the loneliness and frustration she must have felt watching the flowers bloom without her touch. But then, on her doctor's advice, she took a leap of faith and began a gentle practice of movement therapy and breathing exercises. At first, it was just a few minutes a day. Breathing exercises, gentle forward bends, and slow meditative movements. It wasn't easy, and she had to be patient with herself. But week by week, Dorothy noticed changes. Her body loosened, her pain diminished, and slowly that lost spark returned. Before long, she was back in her garden, nurturing plants and reclaiming joy. Starting something new like this might feel overwhelming, especially if you're not used to exercise or worry about doing it wrong. But the beauty of gentle movement arts is that there is no perfect way. You don't need fancy equipment, expensive classes, or advanced skills. Begin with simple, beginner-friendly movements that feel good to your body. Focus on your breath. Try gentle forward bends to stretch your spine, or move slowly through basic forms designed to improve balance and coordination. The goal is progress, not perfection. Consistency is the true secret. Just dedicating 10 to 15 minutes every day can lead to noticeable improvements in your strength, flexibility, and mental clarity. And as you persist, you'll find that these small moments of self-care ripple into other parts of your life. Your mood lifts, anxiety fades, and sleep deepens, making each day brighter and more manageable. Please remember, it is never too late to begin this journey. Age is not a barrier. It is just a number. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward a healthier, more vibrant you. Embrace this gentle path. Permit yourself to slow down. Listen to your body, and nurture it with kindness and patience. Your future self will look back with gratitude for the courage you show today. So why not start right now? Find a quiet corner, put on some comfortable clothes, and give yourself the gift of movement and mindfulness. Your body, your mind, and your heart will thank you every day for the loving care you choose to give yourself. Exercise 4. Low-impact cycling. When we discuss maintaining health after age 65, most people immediately picture walking. It's familiar, free, and something many of us have done our whole lives. But what happens when walking, once a simple joy, becomes a source of discomfort? When your knees begin to throb, Your ankles feel unsteady, and every step on the unforgiving, hard surfaces around you sends sharp reminders that your joints are no longer what they used to be. It's a painful reality that so many face, and it often leads to frustration, disappointment, and even fear of losing independence. That's why a gentler yet equally powerful solution is so essential. The stationary bike offers a compassionate answer. Unlike walking, which forces your knees, hips, and ankles to absorb the full weight of your body with every step, cycling allows your legs to move actively, but without the constant pounding and stress on those vulnerable joints. This means you can enjoy a longer, more comfortable workout session without the dread of afterward pain or injury. Scientific studies confirm what many seniors experience firsthand. Regular use of a stationary bike can boost endurance by as much as 20% compared to walking alone. But the benefits go far beyond just endurance. Cycling helps improve blood flow throughout your body, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens your cardiovascular system. All vital factors for a healthier, longer life. I want to share a story that truly touched my heart and illustrates how transformative cycling can be. Frank, a spirited 70-year-old man, used to treasure his daily walks through his peaceful neighborhood. These walks were more than exercise. They were moments of peace, reflection, and connection to the world outside. However, over time, Frank's knees began to send painful signals, making walks increasingly difficult. After just 15 minutes, his knees would stiffen painfully, sometimes forcing him to spend the entire afternoon resting. It broke his spirit to think that something so simple could become so challenging. One day, his thoughtful daughter suggested trying a stationary bike. Frank was skeptical. He wasn't sure if this new exercise would feel natural or help with his pain, but determined to find relief, he gave it a try. After just a few weeks of cycling for 15 minutes each day, Frank noticed remarkable changes. The knee pain that had once dominated his movements decreased substantially. His legs became more flexible and stronger, and the constant fear of falling or aggravating his joints began to fade. What's more, Frank found joy in rediscovering physical activity that felt safe and manageable. For anyone considering cycling but unsure how to begin, here's my advice. Start slowly and gently. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough to get your body accustomed to the movement. You don't have to push hard or race through your session. Steady, consistent pedaling is what matters. As your comfort grows, gradually increase your cycling time to 20 or 30 minutes, but always listen to your body's signals. If you feel pain or discomfort, it's okay to slow down or take a break. If your goal is to build strength in your legs, you can increase the resistance a little. But safety should always be your top priority. Cycling isn't about competition. It's about caring for your body and celebrating small victories. Make your cycling routine something to look forward to. Play your favorite music, watch an engaging TV show, or simply close your eyes and focus on the rhythm of your legs moving. It can be deeply relaxing and even meditative. The beauty of a stationary bike is that it removes many barriers that often keep seniors from exercising. No more worrying about icy sidewalks, hot weather, or uneven terrain that can cause trips and falls. The bike is always ready, waiting for you in the comfort of your home. It's more than just exercise equipment. It's a tool to reclaim your independence, protect your joints, and nurture your heart health. Cycling might just become your trusted companion on the journey to a more active, vibrant, and pain-free life. Give yourself the chance to experience this gentle yet powerful form of exercise. Your body and mind will thank you. Exercise 5. Seated strengthening. It's no secret that as the years add up, our bodies start to feel different. Movement, which once came naturally and effortlessly, can suddenly become a challenge. Joints that once moved smoothly begin to stiffen. Muscles lose their strength and tone. And even simple activities like standing up from a chair or reaching for something on a shelf can feel exhausting or painful. These changes can be deeply frustrating and discouraging, and many people begin to feel trapped in their bodies. But here's the hopeful truth. Losing your flexibility or giving up on physical activity does not have to be part of the aging process. Chair-based exercises and gentle stretching offer a kind, accessible, and highly effective way to strengthen muscles, increase mobility, and ease joint discomfort, all without putting undue strain on your body. These exercises are designed especially for people who may have limited strength, chronic pain, balance issues, or other challenges that make traditional forms of exercise difficult or unsafe. If you've ever found yourself struggling to stand for long periods or feeling like you don't have the energy or strength for intense workouts, chair exercises might be exactly what you need. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity and convenience. You don't need to leave your home, join a gym, or invest in expensive equipment. All you require is a sturdy, stable chair, something you likely already have, plus a few minutes of your day. Scientific studies back up the effectiveness of chair exercises. Research shows that older adults who consistently practice chair-based movements or stretching at least 3 times a week can improve their mobility by up to 40% within just 8 weeks. That improvement means more freedom of movement, less stiffness, and a significant reduction in the risk of falls, one of the most dangerous and common causes of serious injuries in seniors. Falls can lead to broken bones, hospital stays, and a frightening loss of independence. So anything that helps prevent them is a true lifesaver. I want to share a story about Patricia, a 76-year-old woman whose journey with chair exercises offers a beacon of hope. Patricia used to feel overwhelmed by her physical limitations. She found herself unable to stand up from a chair without assistance, and often needed help from her family just to move around the house. This dependence chipped away at her confidence and made her feel isolated. Losing independence is one of the most painful experiences for anyone, especially when it comes to basic movements. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But Patricia decided to take a brave step. She started with a chair stand-up exercise, a simple movement, but one that challenged her deeply. At first, she could only stand up 3 times before becoming exhausted, and she worried she wouldn't be able to continue. Yet day after day, with patience and persistence, she pushed herself a little further. Gradually, the number of repetitions grew from 3 to 5, then 10, and finally 15, without needing to lean on the chair for support. After just 2 months of consistent practice, Patricia was able to stand up on her own confidently, and her chronic back pain decreased significantly. More importantly, she regained her sense of independence and pride in her body. Her story is a powerful reminder that even small, gentle efforts can lead to transformative results. To get started safely, make sure you select a sturdy chair with no wheels to provide stability during your exercises. One of the simplest yet most effective movements you can try is standing up and sitting down. Begin by sitting up tall in the chair, keeping your back straight and feet flat on the floor. Slowly rise to a standing position, without using your hands for support if possible. If you need a bit of balance, lightly hold the chair, but focus on engaging your leg muscles to do the work. Try to repeat this movement 5 to 10 times, adjusting based on your comfort and strength. Another fantastic exercise to strengthen your legs and improve circulation is leg raises while seated. Place your hands gently on your thighs for support. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you. Hold it for a few seconds to engage the muscles, then lower it back down. Repeat this 10 to 15 times before switching to the other leg. This movement helps tone your thigh muscles, which are critical for balance and mobility. For your upper body, gentle movements like shoulder rotations, arm lifts, and side stretches can improve flexibility and reduce stiffness without stressing your joints. For example, clasp your hands together and reach gently from side to side to stretch your torso. You can also perform slow shoulder circles or raise your arms overhead and lower them with control. These exercises help maintain a good range of motion, improve posture, and ease muscle tension. One of the greatest advantages of chair exercises is how easily they fit into daily life. You can do them while watching your favorite television show, listening to music, or chatting with friends or family. This flexibility removes the pressure of scheduling exercise time and makes it more enjoyable and sustainable. Remember, the goal is not to push yourself to exhaustion, but to move gently and consistently. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day can lead to significant improvements in your strength, balance, and overall well-being. It's important to listen to your body and progress at your own pace. Celebrate the small victories, whether it's standing up without assistance or feeling less stiff in the morning. These milestones are powerful reminders of your strength and resilience. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up on movement or independence. It's about finding new ways to care for yourself with kindness patience, and love. If you or a loved one have been hesitant to try exercise because of pain or fear of falling, chair-based exercises and gentle stretching could be the gentle first step towards a more active and confident life. Your body deserves this care, and you deserve to feel strong and capable every day. Conclusion. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to learn about the incredible benefits of gentle exercise and movement practices. I hope Patricia's story and the simple exercises we discussed today have inspired you to take small, meaningful steps toward regaining your strength, flexibility, and independence. Now I'd love to hear from you. What is one important thing you've learned from this video that you plan to bring into your daily routine? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might just encourage someone else to get moving and stay active too. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips and inspiration designed especially for you. Together, we can support each other on the journey to healthier, happier, and more active lives. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.